Retirement is a subject that strikes fear and anxiety into the hearts of many. The thought of relying on a pension and social security can be overwhelming, especially for those who feel they haven't saved enough. For many young people, retirement seems like a distant reality, and the idea of saving for their future selves can seem confusing and pointless. It can be difficult for them to grasp the concept of preparing for their older years when they're still in the prime of their lives, while those in their 40s, 50s and even 60s, the fear of being behind in saving for retirement, the anxiety of running out of time and never being able to retire comfortably, is a constant worry. But it's time to overcome these fears and find solutions. In this video, we delve into the world of retirement and take an in-depth look into the resources available to help everyday people secure their financial future. You'll meet Doris, a sweet woman with tons of wisdom who retired with a comfortable nest egg, and she'll share the tips and tricks she learned at a young age that helped her retire comfortably, and offer advice for those who feel behind and fear they'll never be able to retire. So, let's have the conversation about retirement that most people want to avoid. It's time to face our fears and find solutions for a comfortable future. Join us on this journey to a retirement success and say goodbye to the uncertainty of your financial future. With the right tools and guidance, you'll be on your way to retiring comfortably. Also, stick around until the very end as we unveil the possibility of retiring as a multi-millionaire. From a young age, Doris was blessed with a father who was not only knowledgeable about finance and investing, but also passionate about it. Her father, Albert, worked at a bank and shared his love for money management with Doris. Sadly, Albert passed away before Doris turned 20, but his legacy lived on in a form of wealth of wisdom he left behind. Not only was Albert good with money, but he was also a generous man, who donated most of his estate towards charities for World War II veterans, a cause he was most passionate about. Despite his generosity, Albert made sure that his family was secure and provided for. Instead of a financial inheritance, Albert left Doris with something much more valuable: the power of knowledge. Despite her early luck, Doris was determined to make the most of it, and through hard work and smart investments, she was able to retire as a millionaire, despite never earning more than $100,000 in any of her jobs throughout her career. Before diving into her father's financial wisdom and her top tips for retiring as a millionaire, Doris wants to share the retirement accounts that were the cornerstone of her wealth. First up, let's explore the 401k. This is a popular retirement savings and investment plan offered by employers in the United States. It allows employees to set aside a portion of their income before taxes are taken out, which results in lower taxable income for the year. The funds in a 401k grow tax-free and can be withdrawn once the individual reaches 59.5 years old without being penalized. The added bonus: some employers even offer to match a portion of the employee's contributions, providing an additional boost to the savings. The 401k was established in 1978 and became widely adopted by companies in 1983. Doris opened her first traditional 401k when she was 28 years old in 1985. Now let's explore the other retirement account. By introducing the IRA, or individual retirement accounts, IRAs are saving plans specifically aimed at helping individuals save for their retirement years. There are two main types of IRAs, the traditional IRA and the Roth IRA, and both offer tax benefits as an incentive for saving. With a traditional IRA, contributions may be tax deductible and earnings grow tax deferred. However, withdrawals during retirement are taxed as income. On the other hand, Roth IRA contributions are made with after-tax dollars, and qualified withdrawals during retirement are tax-free. It is important to note that there are limits on IRA contributions and penalties for withdrawing funds prior to reaching retirement age. IRAs are a great option for those who do not have access to a workplace retirement plan, or for those who wish to save additional funds for their retirement, beyond what they are able to contribute to a 401k or other employer-sponsored plan. After introducing common retirement accounts, Doris is eager to share the valuable financial lessons she learned from her father, Albert, as she successfully retired with millions. He taught her the importance of avoiding high-interest debt, as he witnessed the devastating effects of borrowing money and experiencing denying desperate people with their loan requests. This crucial insight shaped Doris' relationship with money, inspiring her to cultivate a frugal lifestyle. Instead of going into debt for frivolous expenses, she chose to save and live within her means, waiting until she could afford to purchase the thing she desired. She would never go into debt for it. Doris inherited her father's financial savvy and remembered his wise words on the magic of compound interest. Albert, being a knowledgeable professional, recognized the tremendous potential of this principle to grow his wealth and make a positive impact on the lives of others. She holds her father in high regard as her financial mentor and role model, embodying his values and teachings in her own approach to money management. Doris knew the importance of saving for retirement from a young age, thanks to her wise father who taught her about the power of compound interest. With this knowledge in mind, she made sure to invest 15% of her income into her traditional retirement account when she opened it in 1985. At the time, Doris was a top-performing employee and was considering a job change. Her company, recognizing her value, offered her a new and rare opportunity in the form of a 401k plan with employer contributions. An employer contribution in a 401k plan refers to money that an employer adds to an employee's 401k account. Employer contributions can take many forms, such as a set amount for each employee, a percentage of an employee's salary, or a profit-sharing contribution that varies based on the company's financial performance. The specifics of these contributions vary from company to company and are typically specified in the company's 401k plan. At the time, Doris was offered an employer contribution match up to 3% if she stayed with her company. This meant that if she contributed $50 per month to her 401k plan, the company would match that $50, giving her a total of $100 in her contributions for that month. However, since she was investing 15% of her salary, she only received employer contributions on the 3% of that 15%. Despite this, she took advantage of the company's offer and stayed with them for several years, reaping the benefits of employer contributions. In the 80s and 90s, employer contributions became more common as a way for companies to attract and retain employees. In 1999, Doris was ahead of the curve when she opened her first Roth IRA account. With a deep understanding of the power of compound interest, she continued to invest 15% of her income towards retirement, first maximizing her employer contributions in her 401k plan, and then maxing out her Roth IRA contributions at $2,000 annually. The beauty of a Roth IRA for Doris was the ability to withdraw her returns tax-free, and the expanded investment options it offered. Any remaining portion of her 15% was directed back into her 401k. Today, the contribution limit for a Roth IRA is increased to $6,000 and will rise to $6,500 starting in the 2023 tax year. And the income requirements have expanded, allowing more people to take advantage of its tax advantage benefits. However, it's important to keep in mind that the contribution limits for married couples may be different. So it's always a good idea to do your own research if you want to maximize your contributions as a household. Here, we're focusing on retirement for an individual with a sole income. If you're enjoying this video so far, then be sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss a video. Doris, with her wisdom from her father's teachings, knew the power of starting early when it came to saving for retirement. With the power of compounding, time becomes an ally to those who start early, making it crucial for young people in their 20s and 30s to take retirement seriously and start planning now. Don't let fear hold you back from securing your financial future. You can't change the past, but you can change the future, as the future is yet to be written. It's never too late to start, but the earlier you do, the more time your money has to grow. Despite Doris starting early, she's aware of the many that didn't. For those who have fallen behind in their retirement planning, Doris wanted to share that there's still hope. The catch-up contribution options available to those over 50 can help you get back on track. For example, people over 50 can contribute up to $25,000 annually in their 401k or similar plan, and currently $7,000 in a Roth IRA, with that limit set to rise to $7,500 in the 2023 tax year. The best way to determine the best options for your personal situation is by speaking with a financial advisor. Don't let time run out on securing your financial future. Take action now and make your future bright. Doris had the opportunity to retire earlier than she did, but her love for her job as a nurse and her passion for helping others kept her working. With just over $2 million in her retirement savings, even though she never earned more than $100,000, Doris proved that anyone can reach their financial goals with hard work, smart planning, and a commitment to saving. In her role as a nurse, she went above and beyond for her patients, not only helping improve their health, but also with their finances. She introduced them to the benefits of health savings accounts, or HSAs, which made a real difference in their lives. Doris hopes that her tips have inspired you to take the first step towards planning for retirement. Whether it's simply starting a conversation about retirement, or taking action to reach your own goals. Let's now answer the $1 million question. Is it possible to retire a multimillionaire? And retire multimillionaire early? In fact, yes and yes. Retiring as a multimillionaire is no longer a distant dream. You too can achieve financial stability and retire early. Doris is living proof, retiring with over $2 million despite never earning more than $100,000. Think about it. As a 23-year-old, if you opened up a Roth IRA and investing just $500 a month in the S&P 500, which has an average return of 10%, could mean retiring with over $2 million by the time you're 60 years old. And if you're in your 30s, 40s, or even 50s, imagine what that figure could be with the added benefit of employer contributions in the 401k or similar plan. Don't let the opportunity pass you by. Start planning for your financial future today and say goodbye to the conventional retirement age. And if you're eager to retire early, or even desire to achieve financial independence, be sure to join us for our next video, where we introduce the FIRE movement.